Hey guys, morning. Thanks for joining me. It's Nick here with Believe It Archery, and wanted to give you guys a review on the new Prime Logic. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to Hit or Miss Archery Center in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thanks for letting me borrow this bow for the review. Let's go over the specs. So it's going to be 31 inches axle to axle, and it's going to be 7 inch of brace height. So I think I've watched a few other reviews, and I think some people forget to leave that out, or they leave that out, and I think it's pretty important. This is going to be an awesome forgiving bow, and the IBO rating is 330 feet per second. Another cool thing Prime did, you know, you can find the maxes at 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 pounds. Not only that though, you can also get a max of 65 pounds in the new Prime Logic. Split limb design. They had to, in order to shrink the Centergy riser, they had to make the limbs much more beefy, and they had to widen the cams here. So everything's super beefy and super solid. It is a little windy, so I hope you can still hear me. But yeah, let's put some arrows through it. And of course, I also have my my Prime Centergy, which is a 33 inch axle to axle, last year's model. So we'll be able to kind of compare the two. So let's put some arrows through it. This bow is super quiet. It's going to be quieter than all the other Primes before it. I believe this is the quietest Prime bow to date. Reason being, I believe, is these limb dampeners here. All the new Primes should be coming with them. Before, I know in the early beginning they didn't come with them. So I mean, I can take those off here in a minute and let you hear the difference. But these dampeners, I mean, make a world of difference. I was told that, at first I thought it was a stiff aluminum that Prime uses, the 82X aluminum, the 8000s instead of the 7000s, which other manufacturers use. As you can see, this one still doesn't have any cages on the riser. You know, hence the 82X aluminum, super stiff. So I thought before that that Prime sound, if you will, was coming from the riser. It wasn't. Did a lot of research, and it actually is the energy that's trapped in the cams. And the way these cams are designed, it made it just a little bit of a different sound than, you know, other manufacturer bows. So anyway, they start putting these limb dampeners in the limbs, and totally just quieted this bow down. Super dead, super smooth. This is a little short for me. It's at 28 inches. I'm a 29.5, so it's a little short, but you can just see how smooth this draw cycle is. Super stable. It's only 31 inches axle to axle. Feels like a 33 inch. A lot quieter. All right, so I set the Logic down. Now I have my Centergy. I really like this bow, as you guys know, if you've seen any of my other videos. But we'll kind of discuss the differences here. This one, of course, is dressed out, you know, with all the accessories, and that was just a bare bow of the Logic. So let's kind of talk about the differences. So the number one difference that comes to mind, first shot, one after the other, is the 33 inch axle to axle. I'm a taller guy. My draw length's longer, 29.5. I just really love the feel of a 33 inch axle to axle bow. Now, that's not gonna be for everybody. I know some tall people that went out and really love the Matthews Triax. That's only 28 inches axle to axle. So my opinion would be to go out and shoot all the bows you can. And if you've noticed any of my other previous videos from last year, you see that I did exactly that. And I walked out with the Centergy because of the way it fit me best. It just felt great in my hand. It still does. Still love this bow. So I'll drive back. So this bow, still super smooth. Of course, again, it's dressed out. I'll shoot that Logic for you so you can see back to back. This thing's like a little tank. I mean, this thing is super stiff. 7-inch brace height. The Centergy is only a 6-inch, so this one's going to be more forgiving. All right, so you can see I took out the limb dampeners. Try to get a little closer here so you guys can hear this. So I put the dampeners back in. You guys can hear the sound difference, hopefully. So a lot quieter. Again, those dampeners do a world of difference. I recommend to definitely shoot this thing. Again, it's super solid, super still, and stiff in the hand. It's awesome. I love the riser grip. So you're gonna get all the balance and all the minimized pin float because of the center grip. Everything is super square, super beefy, super strong. So real stiff and rigid. An awesome shooter for sure. If you're looking for a backcountry bow or a street tree stand bow, this would definitely be my choice of a shooter. I do love my Centergy. I like the 33-inch axle to axle. That's my sweet spot. We'll see what they do next year. Also, Prime has always made the draw specific cams. So you're gonna get the full rotation out of each cam for your draw, no matter what it is. I believe it ranges for the Logic 24.5 all the way out to 30 inches. They're actually one of the last manufacturers to do that. Others, they have multiple settings or modular system, and you can kind of lose that efficiency. Keep that in mind. You may have to order yours for that reason, or if your local pro shop has multiple cams in stock, they can obviously switch out the cams for you to get your desired draw length. Prime also offers a ton of different colors. As you noticed, that one was ghost green with black limbs. So very cool looking, awesome finishes on Prime's new colors. You can switch them up like that one was, or you can go full camo. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Like it, subscribe. I appreciate y'all's support, and God bless. Until next time.